I see him. I see him. Coming to the right. He's right here.
Now, the first thing any good musical needs is a big opening number. Something that sets up the entire show.
All right, places, everybody. Bring in the turkey.
That's how good this kid is. He calls his shots.
We stuck a hand on the ground. Everybody would have laid down. When I could see him strutting coming up through there.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, dude, that was sick, boys. We're in position. It's the afternoon before the Oklahoma opener. We got Scott and myself and Cody behind the camera, and everybody else is late to the show. So my brother and Jose's coming from Tennessee, and Jose killed an absolute giant today, but they left a little late and got stuck in traffic, and Big Rig's bringing the groceries later too. So Scott and I are on a scouting mission. We're gonna see what we can hear and get back to the lodge to get warmed up. It's pretty chilly on the old Kinetic tonight.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like when that closer turkey fired up, the other one won't gobble now.
I know. I heard him when we were walking over here, though. Gosh, wait. You think we ought to run back up there and see if we can get one on the front side? Or you...
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
The buzz out there real quick?
Yeah. That's what kind of owl caller I am. Coyotes answer me. I want to try it just with my mouth.
I guarantee you that's what Hey, quiet on this part of the farm. I can't believe something ain't gobbled over here on this side, though.
But you know, that's roost time.
Yeah.
You could come in here in the morning and they're like right there. You know, you never know.
It dang sure makes you feel better about it when you know where they're at, though.
So nice. Yeah.
I'd say somebody better get on that one in the morning right there.
You know, so many times it just turns into a scramble.
Yeah.
You know, it's like some of them don't gobble until later. You're standing there looking at each other, and then all of a sudden you're running for, you know.
That is one thing with like the situation with like the wind and stuff. Man, it's going to be important to get on one or two
Early.
off the roost. Because man, like I said too, when it starts freaking howling out here, it howls.
Yeah.
Well, say we ease back to camp.
We got a semi-game plan.
Yeah, I like it. I feel good about it.
Go! Go! Man, you're on your game, son.
I have my sneakers on.
Cody.
Riding in comfort.
What's up? Did y'all find him this afternoon or what?
Heard a couple.
Did you?
Is Cody elite guide? Got my kicks on.
Let me slide by. I'm gonna grab my charger.
Was Cody the elite guide this evening?
He was.
Did he lead you to all the
When Cody
hot
Cody
spots?
Birdsong is in charge of the guiding, you know things have taken a major turn for the worse.
There he is. There's Boss Tom #1.
What's up, dude?
There's the Boss
What's
Tom.
happening?
What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man.
You, dude.
What's shaking?
Scott, what's up, brother? Great to see you. How you doing?
What's happening?
What's up, buddy? I was just singing your praises. I was like, dude, was
Oh man.
I
Cody
know
out
it.
there thinking scouting, dude?
You had the elite guide out
get him
about
dialed
today,
in.
didn't you?
Yeah.
I said, you know when he's in charge, shit has gone haywire.
He's like, you're like the great Bambino of Turkey. You just walk out there and you just call your shot.
That's what I said. I told
take
Scott
him.
he's gonna be right there.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep.
He said, I'll take him. He calls his shot. That's how good this kid is. He calls his shots. It's been a long ride.
Yeah, let's see this freaking Jurassic Park turkey.
Oh, I don't have him. He's back in Tennessee, but he was a giant. Oh, yeah, we did that. That's right.
Good night.
I mean, there's some dang daggers right there, ain't there?
Dude, that's crazy.
That's gotta be over 1.5 inches.
Inch and 9/16.
Oh,
Yeah. We measured them a while ago.
good job,
He's a
man.
tank.
Awesome.
Well, right
say we-
before I
we
shot, I
chased
looked.
that
I
one
was like,
around.
let's make sure he's big enough, you know.
That joker did it right, too. Morning. We're just talking about how it feels like we just went to bed about 5 hours ago. Rolled in late last night from Tennessee. Hosey had a buzzer beater yesterday. He shot a dang dinosaur yesterday about 10 o'clock, and then we got on the road. Got here late last night, hit some traffic. But we're here now. We're kicking off Oklahoma this morning. Scott and Hosey's on the heaters. Think about it, Big Rig.
Man, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking that two things sound really good, and I don't know what order of importance they're in, but one of the first things that sounds good is eating. I'm freaking starving.
Well, hey, speaking of eating, what are you gonna whip us up for an old late brunch this morning? What you got on the menu this morning, Big Rig?
I'm torn between biscuits and gravy and breakfast burritos. Could be
Can't go
breakfast.
wrong either
I'm
way
gonna
there.
go. I'm gonna go up there on the top of the hill and think about it. Reckon me and little Bub will go up there and give them a holler.
I don't think we're gonna hoot. We're just gonna go.
I guarantee you two degenerates will come back with a story or two.
Fixing to be the
Just
age.
try not to run through all the turkeys on the farm this morning. Just get up there and get you a couple of them.
Yeah, that thing is warm.
What do you got over there? You got your weapons? Multiple weapons.
I've got multiple weapons. Opening day here in Oklahoma. The boys, we are ready to rock. My man Scott, an extra Beretta. So
The boys are going in too deep in case you got to shoot your way out.
Hey, early season like this, you never know when you find yourself in battle with multiples. Boys ready to rock or what?
I'm ready. These guys come in here yesterday afternoon and roosted one in here, and he was gobbling good, they said, for them. When we got in here this morning, it started raining a little bit, and I don't know, he hadn't said anything, but a little low pressure front might have him kind of shut up for a little bit.
Get them water droplets shook off. We'll get to talking here in a minute. I don't know where this guy went, boys. I said, I don't know where this guy went to. I know, I'm just listening to where you think we should go next, but I don't know where this fella is.
Well, we're on one.
Just lift your one foot. There, thank you.
We got a big creek in between us and him, though. He's kind of worked away from us now and maybe give us enough room where we can cross this creek and get up there and get on the right ground with him. He's advanced to us 2 or 3 times, but then he works back because there's a big valley right here between us, so I feel like we can get up there with him.
Scott and I, we was working around him coming, and bird come on glued on that mouth guard. He done plumb right.
Just clean us up again.
We got up on top here with him. I don't know where he went the last time he gobbled. He sounded like he was over the top there. Kind of rolls. Right there. Scott, see if you can see if you can get that decoy out right there. Back right here. Bart, just get down. Get down. Get on that. See if you can get on that tree right there. He hit right there. I bet he's not 60 yards right here on the inside of the woods. It sounds like he's just right there, right?
He's within 70 yards. Right here.
Here he comes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That'll work.
Let's count this off here.
Let's count this off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll work. That was a little bit crazy. We were coming up. We were working this turkey down in this big bottom. Well, there's a big creek. Bird's like, man, I think we're asking a lot of that turkey to come down, but he was gobbling good.
Yeah.
Like really good. Like to where you thought, well, maybe he'll come.
Yeah.
Well, we got up here and Bird thought he heard him going away, and we're like, he was hitting whistles, whines, purrs, everything down in the woods.
And he actually closed.
Then he wasn't hitting much up here. We couldn't find him. All of a sudden, we got up here, yelped a few times. He hit right next to us. We stuck a hen in the ground. Everybody went and laid down. There was one tree. Cody and I got back. We sat there and stuck this hen in the ground. Start yelping. I could see him strutting coming up through there. He came out at like 10 yards. I'm like, Cody, he's coming to my 1 o'clock. I was going to try to shoot him earlier, but he was all on this hen. She might have a few pellets. I got my Jake yesterday in Tennessee, but I couldn't see his head all that good. You know, he kept turning from me. I mean, dude, Oklahoma, the Dirty Bird. Thank you, brother. That was sick, boys.
Man,
was that not beautiful? Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Look at this turkey. Sit down with me, boys.
Up close and personal.
Yeah, beautiful turkey.
Out there just bowed up, man.
I mean, just gorgeous. Come on.
Man, what a fun morning.
I cannot thank my man Randy, Cody, the big house enough. What an incredible morning out here in Oklahoma on your guys' piece of ground. You're so kind to share it with us. I mean,
I'm pumped about having you guys here, man. We always have me, you, and Scott hunted together last year in Missouri, and that was the first time Scott and I had hunted in years together, but we used to hunt all the time together.
Yeah.
And we forgot how much fun we had in Turkey Woods, man.
This was awesome.
I mean, we got so lucky because I'm not kidding. Like when he hit, everybody kind of went back. I was like, everybody just go real slow and lay down. And about that time, I was going back. I could see him coming. I was like, just get down. And by the grace of God, that tree was there. And we got against it. He come up through there, popping his head up. And finally, I told Scott at one point, I said, he's going to come right at the tree. He was coming right to us.
Yeah.
And then finally, he got out and he must have came out this opening right here. He saw that hen and come out and just perfect. The old avian sweetheart. He thought he found him a girlfriend.
Good. Good job, buddy. Good shot.
Yeah.
That was tight right there.
Yeah, that was sick. Good job, boys.
We got
all right, y'all are up next. Let's go. Thank you, Lord.
More turkeys
and thank you, Oklahoma. What a hunt. Good job, buddy.
We went straight out of turkey mode right into food plot mode down here in Oklahoma. We just got some alfalfa sowed out here, and then we'll have some big tine on the outside edge. But the problem with this place, this is the hog lot we call this field, and the problem has always been access in here because most of the movement is towards the center part of the field. The problem is getting in and getting out, especially in the afternoons after you get done hunting, if you got a field full of deer getting out. So come in here, and I worked up a big long strip right here along the outside edge of this, and we're gonna put some Big Tine Borderline in here, and that way we can park back there to the east, and we can get in behind this borderline and slip right into the blind. And then in the evenings, with a field full of deer, you can slip out, go right back to the buggy, and nothing's ever gonna be able to detect you. So that's what we got going today. Let's get her done. Got all the borderline spread, jumped on back on here on the cul-de-packer, and just gonna lightly cul-de-pack it in one time. This thing makes it pretty dang slick. It does a really nice job. You don't want to get it but maybe an inch. I like it about an inch deep, so it's really easy, especially in this loose soil, sandy soil. It's easy to get it too deep if you ain't careful. Cul-de-packer does a good job of just kind of smashing it right into the dirt at about the right depth. You go to discing stuff in, a lot of times it's easy to get it too deep, so this is kind of my go-to method here. It's going to be interesting to see how this works. So we're taking this Titan, see it right there, we're going to pick it up with the forks and try to set it over this fence right here and take it across the field, but I ain't sure that I'm going to have enough height. I've added some pallets down there on my forks, try to gain me a little height, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. We're going to see here. Hopefully it will. Talk about making your butthole pucker up. This joker here. Hopefully we can get it over there without it turning over. This field's pretty rough out here from all the hog wallows. That's the only thing I'm worried about. It ain't too even. Hopefully we can keep her on there. We're gonna try to go right over there with it. Success! My butthole was puckered up there for a minute.
Yeah, mine too.
I think it set in there pretty good though. We got as close to the fence as we possibly could, right in this little pinch point out here. So everything should be in bow range. And they're solid. Heck yeah. Getting us a little mid-afternoon crawfish boil. Look at them rascals. Boy, them some big ones too. Look at that sucker. Them are half lobsters right there.
I think those are called the catch of the day.
Catch of the day.
It's the catch of the day.
What's that there? A shrimp boil?
It is shrimp and crab boil.
What's that? Just flavor your water?
Buddy, I don't know. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
It makes it good.
I ain't even gonna lie.
That makes it good.
The day's not
The
over.
day is not over.
That's right.
We're gonna be back after them this afternoon. We'll get our bellies full and get back on the hunt. are good.
Back after them this afternoon. There's a big food plot up here, so we parked on the backside of this little spine right here. We're gonna go up and over, kind of make the curve here and maybe set up out here in this big field. Just struck a turkey up here. I just got these decoys set in the road. We're right off that corner of that field. Right off the corner of that field. We just slipped up here to a spot we call Rocky Top up on this big top. Hosey walked out there and glassed and called, and a bird gobbled right in the back of the food plot right here. So me and Scott just got set up. Scott's right here. He's gonna shoot first, unless there's two. I got my heater right here. Here he comes. Here he comes, right on the edge of the field, right there. See him? Kill that gobbler when you can, Scott. Yeah.
I hope I shot the right one.
You shot the right one.
Everything else was Jake's, wasn't it?
Yeah. Good job, buddy.
Mercy.
Good job, buddy.
Nerve-wracking. I lost him in the weeds.
What happened? You come out down that road there, it looked like you got a little goosey. What, did he get back over on you?
But no, there's too many birds behind him.
Cody in there.
Yeah.
Good job, boys.
Good job, buddy.
Good job, boys. We got the avians. Number 2 on the day down here in Oklahoma, our boy Scott Bosaw. We just yelped up a whole pile of them. Jakes were coming, Longbeard was coming.
Oh man, you shot the wrong one. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Man, that's a pretty turkey, dude. Good job, bro. Good job, man.
Thanks, man.
Don't let him beat himself up too much. Get a hold of him, bird song.
Look how pretty that joker is.
That's a beautiful
2-year-old bird.
Beautiful turkey, dude.
Yeah.
Mercy.
That's so awesome, though. Gosh.
That's
There's a pile of them up in there.
I would love to have shot him in the road, but
I think he would have got about 2 or 3 of them. That'd have been one of them skillet shootings.
Attaboy, Scott. Bird, let me see. That's a beautiful turkey.
yeah.
He is a pretty rascal.
Beautiful turkey. Opening day here in Oklahoma. The boy Bosaw.
Mercy.
Who said you couldn't shoot them in the afternoons?
Hey, good job pulling them down the hill,
Hey,
Nate, man.
That was all team effort, all of us.
That was.
Man, that's a pretty rascal.
That
Look
is,
at that.
he
Look, he's
is
like
gorgeous.
bronze, man.
That's a beautiful
That's like
turkey,
true
dude.
blue Rio right
Yeah.
there.
That's a beautiful turkey, man.
Man, Randy. Thanks, brother.
Oh, shoot, man. I'm glad you're here.
Letting us trespass on his
Man,
dirt a little bit.
No kidding. Golly.
Man, that was gorgeous. Good job, dude. I didn't know what was going to I couldn't tell what was going on. I saw him come out on the road.
When they got in here, I couldn't tell who was who for the longest time, and then I finally got a glimpse of beard and shot. Just
Yeah,
right,
I seen when he come in the woods. I told Scott, I said, man, I think I couldn't see his beard or anything, but I could tell he was a bigger turkey. You know?
I could hear you guys talking, but I couldn't hear what you were saying.
I think he's a Longbeard. I'm surprised, honestly, that he was running with that pack of Jakes like that. Most of the time, them jokers will have the Longbeard. If it's a single Longbeard, they'll pack up on that rascal and run him plumb out. That's so cool, man.
I can't get over how pretty he is.
I'm so happy y'all got birds today.
We got to give thanks to the man right here, Randy, his brother Cody.
Yeah.
Cullison, even though he said, y'all are going to hunt in the afternoon? You can't kill turkeys in the afternoon. Last we left, him and Cody were laid down on the couch watching Judge Judy, I think. We come out here, struck them up, and I mean, we called in the whole pile of them. I was sitting back behind it. All I saw was heads, white heads coming down. I'm like, I don't know what's coming, but I can tell.
When you first called, they gobbled.
Yeah.
Or he gobbled.
Yeah.
And then Randy could see he was a little higher than I was, and he was like, "Hey, they're coming, man."
That was sick.
And yeah.
Good job, boys. Thank you
That's
so
a good-
much for allowing us to come
shoot,
out, man,
man.
and be a part of opening day out
It
here.
was-
Thank you, Cody, man. We
Thanks,
appreciate you,
buddy.
brother.
Appreciate it.
And Collison, we love you, dude.
Yep.
We love you. Beautiful turkey.
Yeah.
Man, that is a beautiful turkey.
Huh? Get that one cleaned up in there for us. Huh? Did you guys kill one?
One hunt, didn't we?
Oh boy.
Did y'all kill one?
Yeah. Next time go hunting in the afternoon.